Hi guys, Jimmy here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and looking forward to the weekend that is nearly upon us. Yes, so as the title says, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to move on. You come to a stage and you think, you know what, don't need it anymore. I don't watch it, haven't looked at it in years. It's just basically gathering dust, or it's moving from one box to another. And I'm talking about the Steelbook to 28 Days Later. Now, what is strange about this is I totally forgot I had this film. In fact, I thought I had the Steelbook to 28 weeks later. So I've been in a number of computer exchanges. I had this for about 10 years at least. I got it in Wimbledon. Don't ask me why I remember that, but I got it in Wimbledon. And I've been in a number of computer exchanges over the years, and I've seen Steelbooks for 28 weeks later on their shelves. And I'm like, damn it, I don't need that one. I need 28 days later. And the only reason why I realized I had this edition was because I've recently been doing editions of the day in my shorts. And I came across this and I was like, Jimmy, what are you like? You've actually had the one you wanted and you've let go of the sequel. And I thought to myself, oh, what am I like? What a lemon. And recently we've had the trailer for 28 Years Later, and the price of both films, but especially of 28 Days Later, went through the roof. And I looked on Computer Exchange and they're selling it for £100. They're giving a voucher for £70. And I think the cash equivalent is quite a lot. It's like £55. It could be a bit more. And I thought to myself, one, you didn't know you had it. Two, because of the setup that you've got at the moment, that has been 2 years now since I've moved in here. I haven't got a room dedicated to my films like I used to. So behind me here is a double stack. It's treble deep. The shelves above it are single stacked, but they're double deep. And there's 3 shelves there. I've got films in the cupboard here, and I've also got films in the loft. And no time soon am I going to be able to get them out and back on display like I had before. So as I said, with that bearing in mind, the fact that I didn't even realise I had it, and the fact that the value has gone up so much, it's time to say goodbye to this. I was thinking about selling it on eBay. It is in good condition. It doesn't have the J card. And as you can see from your reflection, there's not a lot of scratches or dings on this at all. Now, I'd only be keeping this purely because of the artwork. And, you know, it is a lovely steelbook. It really is a nice steelbook. The artwork on the front, Houses of Parliament, Big Ben there. It's absolutely a fantastic looking steelbook. But I didn't know I had it. I didn't know I had it. So with that in mind, why am I going to keep it? I'm going to keep it to look at the shelf. I might take it out once in a while. I mean, I've been doing shorts lately, and that's the only reason why I found it. But to cover myself, I know you can stream it, but when the trailer for 28 Years Later came out recently, you couldn't stream this anywhere. You couldn't stream it. It was on some obscure channel, managed to get hold of the rights or something. So it wasn't on Amazon or Netflix or anything like that. And that might change soon. But you just couldn't stream it. And I was like, I've only got one of the films, so I don't want to watch one before I go to the cinema. I need to watch them all again. So with that in mind, the other night I went on eBay and I bought the DVDs to 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later. So I'm covered. So I've got the film, and I'm taking a risk because I'm hoping that when 28 Years Later comes out, they actually do a 4K of all 3 films. They do a steelbook or a collector's edition of all 3 films. Now, I could be wrong. The distribution for this could be all up in the air, and they might just say, no, you're going to get a steelbook of 28 Years Later and that's it, or a limited edition of it. So I'm taking a chance, but I think to myself, with the value of this at the moment, it will allow me to invest it in other films as well. So you didn't know you had it, Jimmy. You know, yes, it will be a bit of a chore to let it go, but to be honest with you, there's no point. As I say, there's no point because I haven't watched it in years. Even though I like the film, it's a film that I won't go back to that often because I think the more I watch it, the more I spoil it. In fact, I think the last time I watched parts 1 and parts 2, it was at least 6-7 years ago. So that makes me think I had this longer than 10 years because I've had it such a long time. But yeah, so this is going to go. I'm going to get a £70 voucher, which will allow me to put it towards something else in the future. I am covered. I've got the films on DVD, and the upgrading now with the Blu-rays and the 4Ks anyway, the Blu-ray players, that will give it a sharper image. And I'll take the chance, I'm willing to take the chance that we do get a new edition of all 3 films at some point. As I said, the fact that I didn't know I had it, it's going to be no great loss. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Listen, any questions, let me know. What would you do? Do you think it's worth holding on to? Would you say, no, do you know what, keep it, let it gather dust, or no, take the money, invest it again, and then you'll get, you know, maybe 2 or 3 editions for that price, or it could go towards one mega edition if I get lucky and Computer Exchange have something that I really, really want. So one film I really would like to have the steelbook would be Once Upon a Time in America. I would love to have the steelbook of that. If I could get that, I'd be a happy chappy. So if I could get £70 voucher for that, and lo and behold, Computer Exchange, one of them actually had the Once Upon a Time in America steelbook, I would then just straight away use that voucher towards it. That would make me happy, because then I'll reinvest it in something else that I desperately want. But anyway, guys, listen, that was my vlog. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you real soon on my next vlog.